back with TSPN, and we have Lori Jagoda. Hi, Lori.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning? And Dr. Robert Hartman.
Good morning, Supervisor
How are you
Forster.
doing
Good to see
today?
you. Good to be back on TSPN.
Yeah. So, how's life going?
Busy. Lots of
Always
things going
busy, huh?
on. Yeah. Never a dull moment.
And as far as public health in Amador County, it doesn't slow down much, does it?
No.
There's always something new and different every day to keep us on our
That's
toes.
kind of exciting, though, isn't it?
Well, it is. It is. You know, I mean, it makes us makes our brains work and think, and we need to communicate with the public and really just continue to do our jobs the best we can. It's nice if we can fly under the radar.
Right. They'll be making a TV show about you too someday. Those investigative shows, but
Keep
for
thinking we
to-
could write a book, but
Yeah, but for today, we have to go on to another chapter where
Exactly.
you have the Len Jagoda Memorial Fundraiser.
Yes, this is our second one this year.
And tell us a little about Len. You
Oh,
know a
gosh.
little bit about him.
He was a character, and he had a good sense of humor. He enjoyed life, loved to travel, and we decided this year to do cow pie bingo because of his sense of humor. We thought he would get a real kick out of that. So,
And how,
Yeah.
well, let's talk about the event itself first, or the purpose for the event.
is to raise funds for lung cancer research. Len was diagnosed at stage 4.
Which is, if people, stage 4 is the
like
worst.
the worst, right? And the survival rate is very poor. He lasted 14 months?
14
months. A good 14 months, but 14 months. And so my goal is to raise funds for lung cancer research for early detection. So,
And that's very important. Now, I had a friend that had stage 4. She just decided to go home, and within probably 2 weeks she was gone.
right.
So Len must have been a fighter too.
He was. Bob can attest to that.
A fighter, yeah. Len was a friend for the entire time that we've been in Amador County, and he was also a patient. And you know, in a small county like this, that happens very, very frequently, that your friends are your patients, and when
Yeah.
it comes to something tragic like this, it makes it that much more difficult. But unfortunately, lung cancer is frequently found at stage 3 or stage 4, not early on when there can be a surgical cure. Okay. So a lot of the research that's going on now is in early detection. What kinds of screening tools can we use to pick up lung cancer very early when it is
So
curable?
it is possible, but is it almost accidental when you find it early now?
Sometimes it's accidental, yes. There are some new procedures. There's something called a low-dose CT scan, computerized tomography scan, in high-risk people that can detect cancers earlier than, say, plain chest x-rays. So there's a lot of research in that area, and I think that's going to be the next first step in that. Obviously, prevention is the main thing. The most frequent cause of lung cancer is tobacco smoking. Len was a non-smoker his entire life, and unfortunately...
And no secondary smoke either.
No
From-
secondary smoke, and
No,
actually
no.
the studies do show that 60% of people diagnosed with lung cancer have never smoked. So,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a huge statistic.
yeah.
And you know, one thing that we all need to be aware of is radon in our homes. Radon is the second leading cause after tobacco of lung cancer. And radon is it's a gas that's emitted from the degradation of natural uranium. And there are some areas in Amador County where some homes, just depending on where they're built, have a higher level of radon.
We actually did have a high level of radon, we learned, and I have taken steps to mitigate that.
Yeah, how do you mitigate it?
There are special contractors that are licensed by the state, and they come in and they do, it's like a lining underneath in your crawl space, and this fan and ventilate, and everything is back to normal, so.
We better go on to the
Yeah,
fundraiser.
we're not gonna get here.
Let's talk about where it is, what time, what day it is, what
It
time it
is
is.
Saturday, August 17th. We're going to be at Evelyn Bishop Hall this year. 3:30 Cow Pie Bingo starts. We're hoping the cow cooperates. I can promise good food, good fun, and for a good cause. We raised almost $10,000 last year,
All
and
right.
we hope to match that this year.
Well, you better have you're lucky you're starting the cow early, because we do that for homecoming, and sometimes it takes about 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what I hear. But we've had a lot of local support, local businesses and that are contributing food, prizes, money. I like to thank all of them, and I hope people will come on out. Tickets are $30. That includes appetizers, dinner, and beverage.
And where do you get the tickets at?
Goldmine Realty in Pine Grove, Swenson's Shoe in Jackson, and Village Real Estate in Sutter Creek.
Or they can contact
Or
you
they
directly.
can contact me, or they can come and buy them at the door.
And you want to give out your email on that too?
My email is jagoda@volcano.net, and I'm also in the phone book if anybody wants to give me a call.
Okay. Well, we'll cover a little bit more at the end, but it's a great event for a great cause. So
Thank you very much.
thank
I
you very much
appreciate
for
it.
being here.
All right.
Dr.
Thanks.
Hartman, thank you very
Thanks.
much. And I think we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with Heather after that.
You're watching Amador County's local